call Halaya, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakradah, Brakatham Yahweh, Brakatham Yahweh Shai, Brakatham Yahweh, Brakatham Yahweh Shai, Brakatham Yahweh, Brakatham Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shai. Giving double honor to GMS, the man that's out there on the highway and byway preaching his word, and also over the internet, spreading the truth all over the four corners of the earth. I would like to do a quick little session on not being, slothful and doing what the good Lord gave you to do, to preach His word, so that we can hurry up and get out of this hellhole that we're in called Earth, and being here in the Western society called America, which is Babylon, which means confusion. And whatever the good Lord gave you, if it's for you, and you feel that this truth is 100%, and you want to go out here and preach this word over the internet or out there on the highway and byway, do it. Whatever talent that the good Lord gave you to push this truth, do it. Because that is going to be your salvation, your ticket of being righteous and being sincere about what you are saying, and really, truly, wholeheartedly keeping this word to the best of your ability. You got to be sincere with this here. You can't be playing and joking around and having one foot in and one foot out. You have to do it to the best of your ability. And also, the good Lord, He chose you. You did not choose Him. That's in, tell you what, let me go to that's John 15 and 16, I believe. 15 and 16, John. (15 and 16). John chapter 15, verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye shall go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, He may give it to you. Give it you, I meant. So He loved us so much. Like I said, He died for, number one, He died for our sin, but He also chose you from the beginning to preach this word. To me, that's powerful. He chose you from the beginning. You was part of His elect. You was either the elect or the 1/3 from the beginning to preach this word, to go out there and bring forth fruit, not to be lazy and have the word in you and not push it. It's like you got power, you got more power and knowledge and wisdom than anyone else, and you just being dumbfounded with everyone else. Or better yet, just like that track star Usain Bolt, you got all that speed, all that running ability, but you won't use it when you competing. You always coming in second, third, fourth, fifth, but you can beat these guys because you have the power that the good Lord gave you, but you choose not to use it to your advantage. So you just a loser. You a loser with everyone else. You will never be a winner. Being a winner in this truth is doing the commandments of Yahweh. You have to push this truth, no matter how big or how great you do it, or how articulate you are, because I'm not the best speaker there is, and I can admit to that, but I'm trying my best to do what the good Lord want me to do. So let me go ahead and get started in Matthew 25 and 14. For the kingdom of heaven is a man traveling into a far country, who called his servant and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another one, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that received the 5 talents went and trade with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained another 2. So those 2 servants, one had 5 and the other one had 2, they went out and they basically doubled what they got. The first one had 5, he brought back, 10, which was 5 more than what he had. And the other guy brought back a 2 talent, which he got 4. So verse 18, but he received 1 and digged in the earth and hid his Lord money. So the 1 talent that this guy had, that the good Lord gave him to go use as a trade, he didn't do anything with it. He hid his talent. So verse 19, after a long time the Lord of those servants come and reckon with them. Verse 20, and so he had received 5 talents and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. So he telling the Lord that you gave me 5 talents, and I brought to you 5 more. And the Lord said this right here, verse 21. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Come on into the kingdom of heaven and relax, rejoice, live the life that the good Lord gave you. Come live in this heavenly realm. That's what the good Lord is going to tell the elect. No more crying, no more pain, no more suffering. You're going to be ruler over whatever cities. You're going to be ruler over people. You're going to have slaves. You're going to be the dictator or whatever the good Lord gave you. You won't have to sweat no more. You won't be tired. You won't have no body ache. You won't have no gout. You won't have none of that, because you're doing God's work, and he promised that to you. Verse 22, he also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. The same thing with the guy with the 2 talents. He told the Lord that the 2 talents that he received, he brought in 2 more. And guess what the good Lord said to him also? Verse 23, his Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Here come the one, the slothfulness, that didn't want to do anything. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathered where thou hast not strawed. Verse 25, and I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. He was afraid to go do, he was afraid to do God's work. He was afraid to go out there and preach the truth. He was afraid to go out there and tell the truth to get our people back in line, so that we can be ready to get up out of here. So he kept his talent. He kept his work that the good Lord put in him, because he was afraid. And verse 26, his Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strode. Slothfulness. Let's go ahead and give you an example in the Bible. I think it's in Proverbs 20, I believe. Proverb 20:4, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. So during the winter months, for as him gathering any food or whatever, by him plowing, working to get a harvest, he's not going to receive anything because he didn't put in no work. Let me go to I get Proverbs 19:15. Slothfulness cast into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer. So by you not putting in work, like I said earlier, if you don't put in the work to grow your food, how do you expect to receive anything when it comes down to harvest? You're going to suffer. You're going to be a beggar. And a lot of people don't love beggars, especially when you beg all the time and you're able to do for self. Let's go to, let's see, 6 and 9, Proverbs 6 and 9. Let's see what's up. Proverbs 6 and 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hand to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travail, and thy wants as an armed man. So basically, it basically all saying the same thing. If you don't put in forth no work, don't expect anything to come out of it. Whatever you put in is what you get out of it. So for you putting in this work and doing it to the best of your ability, that's what you're going to get out of it. That's what the good Lord is going to judge you when it come time to face judgment. I want to be judged, as if I did my best, more than my best, and I want to make it into the kingdom of heaven. Or whenever those chariots come, I want to be beamed out of here. I don't want to be left behind with the 2/3. I want to be with the elect. Going back to Matthew 25, see where I left off from. 25:27. Hold on, let me make sure. Verse 27. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchanger, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury, which is interest. 28. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which have 10 talents. So basically, if you don't do anything with his work, he's going to take it away from you. He's going to take it away from you and give it to the man that are preaching his word on the highway and byway, that are doing videos. He's going to take that talent away from you and increase the man that have the 10 talent or the 2 talent, the one that's out there doing the work. He's going to give it to them, and then you're going to be destroyed. Verse 29. For unto everyone that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But for him that have not shall be taken away, even that which he have. Again, everyone was set with a certain talent. Some with more, some with less. And if you don't do your talent, if you don't do the work, it will be taken away from you and given to someone else. Verse 30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. You're going to be destroyed. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them from one another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goat. The sheep are the children of Israel, and the goat are the heathen nation. When the angels come back to get his 144,000 elect, and the 1/3 of the children of Israel. Verse 33, and he shall set the sheep on the right side, on the right hand, but the goat on the left hand. Like I said, the children of Israel is the sheep on the right side, and the heathen nation, Esau, Chinese and all them, they are the goats, they're on the left side. Verse 34, then shall the king say unto them on the right side, come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Well, that's what all I wanted to say on that. Do the work, you get good, you receive good from doing the work. If you don't do the work, you receive bad. That's damnation, that's destruction. Do the work to the best of your ability. Don't try to compete with everybody else. Be you. You be yourself. You be what the good Lord put in you. And you, if you're around brothers that are more articulate, that are more studied than you, they are more wiser than you, and they are in the truth, get up under their wing. Study with them. Just like I studied under GMS. GMS, the 1% truth. And I wholeheartedly believe that those brothers are out there on the highway and byway. They doing their job, and also they on YouTube. And this is what I'm doing for my, my work. I'm putting in my brick, trying to, do what the good Lord want me to do, and I'm striving to do right. So don't be a slothful, as it states in Matthew 25. Don't be a slothful. Well, that's all I got to say to that. Shalom, y'all take care. Hope this was edifying. And see you on the next video. Shalom.